whoa.
Anyway, what was I saying about Coi Leray? I said nobody in the state of New Jersey was supporting Coi Leray. And in the fact, if she get even litter than what she is, and y'all, the first time y'all say she not helping out, she ain't give it back, y'all the reason. It's your fault. It's your fault for not listening to her and making her sell more than 11,000 copies, whatever she sold, the little number she sold. Y'all should have made sure that she went platinum. There's enough motherfuckers in New Jersey.
But yo, at the same time,
not many people know she's from Jersey.
She don't.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Go ahead. Matter of fact, she go ahead.
But at the same time, she don't have to.
No, we know that, but that's not. We was already talking about. We was already going down a lane. I just want to make sure that people understand, like, if she don't feel the support where she's from, then she's not obligated to help them out in no way, shape, or form. And Jared was talking about Bandman, and I'm gonna tell you, the problem is it's one person from New Jersey every 5 to 10 years that get lit. And the problem here is why we don't have a footprint or whatever foundation, whatever you call it, is because in order to do that, you got to have 5 to 6 people from your area lit at one time for other artists. I mean, for these record labels to come and actually want and do business with you guys. The problem is that when you get a band man and he lit, he got to make sure that the other people, he's not obligated, but if he could make sure, let me make sure I rephrase that. If he can make sure that he grabs somebody else, and that person grabs somebody else, and that person grabs somebody else within their own camp or whatever the case may be to get hot, then you put this area on notice. Until then, we're going to have one hot person every 5 to 10 years, and that's just the truth.
Welcome to the bars.
Right, you can't disagree.
So hold on.
So let's get the pod started.
One thing though.
Go ahead.
A lot of people don't know she's from Jersey.
They do that.
Don't know.
A lot of people don't know.
You don't think so?
No, they don't.
That's not true.
I hate to say this, but I'm gonna be honest. She's gonna be one of those people that moved to like Atlanta or something. Everybody gonna think she's from Atlanta. Yeah.
You know what the problem that is?
Hold on. Listen, also, because
I know Jeremy, he giving me the eyes. Like,
hold on. Another thing, it's not. A lot of people do it.
No. Go ahead.
They don't claim.
I know what the problem is. Go ahead with it.
Jermaine Dupri's from Jersey.
Go ahead with you.
And he claim Atlanta to his heart.
Okay.
Hey, the whole song.
Yeah.
I got you.
You know what I mean? So a lot of people does that though. You know, I think anybody from Jersey should big up where they're from. You know what I mean? But to each his own.
What you got to say, Jeremy? You quiet over there?
Nah, I mean,
we roll it down.
I disagree, bro. I just disagree on the entire topic. No, not what you said.
So now, go ahead and we recorded now. So
I just more or less disagree, bro. I just feel like it's a lot more of. Obviously, we do got it hard. We've been having it hard as a state, as a whole.
Absolutely.
So I just feel like it comes down to a lot of like adaptation, bro. You gotta adapt regardless of the fact.
Absolutely.
You feel me? We don't have labels putting their hands out. We haven't had that for the last. Y'all a little bit older than me, so I'm gonna say the last 20. It probably been longer than that.
Longer than 30. It hasn't been since the 92.
We haven't had a funnel or a slide in a very long time.
But that was to my point though.
And now was the last time we had like a full
and I don't disagree.
movement.
And I don't disagree, but my thing is, bro, after a while, you feel me? After a track record of us knowing we're not getting a handout, we should stop looking for it.
I agree.
But we don't stop looking for it. And that's why we continue to blame 70 different things that don't have to do with the artist continuously getting in a booth, continuously shooting videos, continuously doing what the fuck they need to do.
That's true, but those 70 things are still a factor, though. You know,
they are. They're.
So you can't discount them.
I'm not discounting them. I'm just saying what we do have to understand is, bro, if you're going outside every fucking day and it's cold outside every single day and you're gonna complain every single day, start walking outside with a fucking jacket. Is what I'm saying. Bro.
I'm with you.
Like that's
and a scarf and a hat.
And I say this because it's like I've been in this situation where I'm trying to get artists in positions, and it's just like, bro, you can do as much as you want to do. You can do as much as you want to do. You feel me? But at the end of the day, certain artists don't take what. And I'm not saying this is every artist, because not for nothing. You don't see the artist. I promise you, the niggas that are doing what they have to do,
they doing it.
They don't bring up all them fucking excuses.
Yeah, but there's a difference. It's not an excuse. I'm not making no excuse though.
No,
I'm not making no excuse. I'm just being
because we're shedding light on that specific topic.
Right.
A nigga that's in that seat, bro. If I'm an artist, bro. If I was an artist, I would just look at things a different way. For me, I would look at things in a way that I've been told this since I was a little ass kid, bro. One of the first things my father always told me, bro, was control what you can control.
100%. That's true.
And at the end of the day, it's just more or less like, and I've worked with, I've been doing this working with artists since probably like 2018. In 4 years, I've probably managed about 6-7 artists, worked with over 30, 40. Feel me? So it's like just knowing and noticing the trend.
What's the trend?
The trend is we know
what we up against.
We know what we're up against.
Right.
We know how hard it is.
Right.
So we just continue to sit there, and it's like.
So let me ask you a question. Let me pose this question.
No
to everybody.
intent to change what's going on.
Right. Let me pose this question to everybody. Right. So no one is obligated to do anything for the next man.
No.
We can all agree on that, right?
Absolutely.
So then that comes so then for me, there's some type of pride that should kick in, right? So if you know that it hasn't been fair for a while, right?
Right.
And I haven't had the same looks or outlook, right? Mm-hmm. If I get on, even though it's not my responsibility, I think my pride then kicks in and says, I know like 4 or 5 people that's nice. Let me help them. Right? Let me help them really legit get on.
The rising tide raise all shit.
But the problem, you said all the time, but the problem is no, that's what I'm saying. The problem is that doesn't happen, right? Because when you don't have an abundance of artists that's on, you develop the mentality of, if I help them get on, they might outshine me.
Crabs in a barrel.
I want them to though.
Crabs in a barrel.
But I know. They might outshine me.
Yeah,
of course. They might take right? Because it's for them. It's
that's
not
the
as
ego
plenty,
thing, though.
right? But it's not as it's not many opportunities right now for myself as I see if I bring them on. So that's really the problem. And what I'm saying is, if you look at how the difference between other cities, right? Because we can't just say New York, we can't say Atlanta. We got a multiple other cities that has one rapper that has come on to put another rapper or 2 on.
Namely Memphis.
Right? That hasn't happened here. At least successfully. And there's a reason why, because...
Multiple.
Not since the 90s.
There's what you said, multiple what?
Multiple reasons why.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So all I'm saying is, that's the crux of everything. So we gotta get that point, right? So what I'm saying is, when you got somebody that's moving, they're not obligated to do nothing. I keep saying that. Right. I want to make that very clear. I don't want nobody to think that I'm saying that you gotta do something.
Now we get that.
Right? I just want to make sure that I say that, because people will take that and think that I'm saying.
Well, you know what?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
They feel like that motherfuckers are
obligated. Right. So that's what I want to make. I want to make sure that I'm crystal clear. Mm-hmm. No one is obligated to do anything for you. Not give you a shot. Nobody's obligated to give you a shot. But what I'm saying is, in order for us to get a foundation, it's each one teach one, each one put somebody on. That's the only way that we could do this shit. So